Now it's time to look closer at this Orange Cross 20 RT. And hopefully this video helps you to decide if this amp is for you or if it's not for you. Yeah, of course, this video has sound samples of this amp. Let's get started. You can check the latest price of this by clicking the link in the description. It helps me to produce more guitar content. First, the looks and overall quality of this amp when you just look at it. And that's it. I think that this amp, it looks really great for the money. This could be a much more expensive amp, maybe $500 amp in my opinion, when you are just looking at this. Really nice orange feel and quality in it, and it really feels like a more expensive orange amp. It has these two kind of hard rubber legs. It's very steady when it's on your table or on the floor, so you probably are not going to drop this on the table by pumping it a little bit. Nice strap, pretty solid. If you have really large hands, maybe then you have to use maybe only three fingers to lift this, but yeah, great, easy to move around, doesn't weigh much. So the build quality and the looks of it, really nice, and nice orange look over there. Really great feeling and looking amp. And then the features of this amp. I will first turn this way. Input for full switch, nice addition. You can plug your AC cable, and here you can change the voltage according to where you live and what kind of voltage your sockets in your home give you, and then the power switch here. And then we can look at the top side of this amp. Here's the output for your phones, input for aux if you want to jam with your favorite tracks, always nice, and then the dirty and clean channel switch, really nice looking and feeling little vintage switch. I really like that. Maybe if you have really big hands, this can feel a little bit too tiny for you, but personally great. Reverb, really nice plus into this amp. You can spice up your playing quite a lot with this reverb, both with cleans and dirty tones. And here's the volume for dirty tones. There's the treble. If you want to increase or decrease your high-end frequencies in your tone. Middle, if you want to increase or decrease your middle frequencies, and then the bass for low-end frequencies to increase or decrease those. And then gain, and this gain works only with the dirty channel. But that's not a huge issue, because when the gain is all the way down, dirty channel will sound really clean, and you can get nice crunch tones with this amp too, even though the clean channel doesn't have the gain option. And then volume for the clean channel and input, and then actionable, workable tuner, but usually I don't use the tuner function in this one, and usually I don't use it on any amps. So here are the features, what I think about this. For this kind of budget or beginner solid state amp, I think that these are definitely enough. You have plenty of room with the 3-band EQ port to shape your tone any way you want it, really nice. And then the reverb, nice addition, that kind of adds lots of spice into your playing if you want, so you can get nice lead tones out of this, especially with this one. And then when you have no gain for clean channel, maybe that would be better option in my opinion, but would it make any difference if you are using this clean channel with the gain, or if you are dialing the gain very low with the dirty channel? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I'm not sure about that, but still not a huge issue, at least in my opinion. And you can see my rating for the features of this amp over there. And then the usability of this amp. And this amp is really easy to use, and some Orange amps are not, even though that they have some same features, because sometimes Orange doesn't give explanations for their symbols. For example, with this Orange Cross Mini, they don't keep those. There are just these orange symbols, and especially if you have orange amp that has more features and only these symbols, it can feel a little bit overwhelming if you are not used to orange amp, and maybe it takes some time to you to get to know these symbols. But with this amp, it's great that they have included the explanations of each symbol over here. Great for beginners and for those who are beginners with orange amps like me. But of course, with this amp and probably with every orange amp, they give you user's manual where they explain what these symbols mean. So that's nice addition usability wise, and otherwise too, this kind of give you good ways to shape your tone, but the simplicity is definitely there. So you can see my rating for the usability of this amp over there. Definitely no issues with the usability for me. And now I think that it's time to listen some sound samples. I recorded clean tones, crunch tones, and then distorted tones, both rhythm and lead parts. And if these sound samples are not enough for you, I have longer no talk sound demo on my channel about this one too, and also you can watch the unboxing of this amp too on my channel. Let's now listen to those sound samples. money, you get really nice orange tones with this amp. I really like the tones of this amp. Great amp, especially for rock. The clean tones also really usable, nice, cleans as they should be, and the clarity is also quite nice with this amp. No huge issues with the cleans of this amp. Not the best on this price range, but still great. And the rock tones are one of the best on this price range in my opinion, definitely. And over there you can see my rating for the tones of this amp. I definitely like the sound of this amp. Great rock amp. And now it's time to go through two things and then go to the overall score and verdict. First, what would be the one thing that I would change from this amp? Those metal tones are still, in my opinion, kind of missing from this, and that is usually the case in these budget solid states. And solid states overall, you probably need a distortion pedal or overdrive pedal to get really good metal tones out of those. But still, you can, in my opinion, use the really distorted tones of this amp for some kind of metal, maybe modern rock, hard rock, but not the best option for metal. I would probably make the metal tones of this amp and highly distorted tones of this amp a little bit better. That would add a lot of versatility into this one, and also then this amp would be better option for bigger audience. So that would be probably one thing I would add to this. Also, maybe those cleans could be improved a little bit, but I still like the cleans of this amp. And then what's my favorite thing about this amp? My favorite thing about this amp are those orange tones, especially orange rock tones. I have not been very familiar with the orange amp, but after testing this for a couple of weeks now, I'm starting to be a fan of orange amps. I really liked and enjoyed playing this and enjoyed the tones of this amp too. And then the overall score. From those amps that I have tested in this price range, I think that this is the best solid state amp. For example, better than that Marshall amp that I have also tested and featured on my channel. So yeah, best solid state in my opinion on this under $200 price range. You can see my overall score for this amp over there. I don't really have any big issues with this amp. Maybe if Orange would want to make this even better and close to almost perfect amp under $200 price point, those high gain kind of metal tones, they could be a little bit improved, but again with solid state you usually need a distortion or overdrive pedal, but still I think these could be improved a little bit. And then also probably with clean sides also there could be some improvement, especially when you compare this to Fender Mustang or to this box of electronics. But yeah, I don't have any big issues with this amp, just those minor things. And who is this amp for? If you are looking for a budget amp which is easy to use and provides you really nice rock tones, this is definitely a great option for you. I really like this. Great amp. And also for those who are fan of Orange amp and want to enjoy the orange tones and orange feel and atmosphere at an affordable price. Also for those who want a great solid state option for under $200. And who is this not for? If you want a lot of versatility from your amp, this is still not the most versatile amp. Of course you can add some pedals to this, but if you just want an amp that can do a lot for you, just the amp, then this is not probably the best option on this price point. For example, this Vauxhall Electronics, it's better, it's more versatile, and then the Fender Mustang, it's really versatile, it's even more versatile than this one. You can check the video where 5 best amps under 200 are compared head to head, and also individual reviews of each of those if you want. So if you're looking for a really versatile amp, this is probably not the best option. If you're looking for a modeling amp, this is not a modeling amp, this is solid state. And also if you want really nice metal tones out of the box from your amp, then this is not the best option in my opinion. So if you like this amp and are interested about this amp, check the latest price of it by clicking the link in the description. If you use that link, that helps me to produce more Twitter content for you guys. It's time to wrap this up. really nice amp. I really enjoyed playing this. I had lots of fun with this. And like this video if it helped you out. Check some of my other reviews if you want to see some other options under $200. And subscribe for more. Lots of new gear content coming every week. And hopefully I will see you soon.